Today we're hearing from Stacy Chapin. Her son Ethan was one of 4 University of Idaho students murdered last November. The devastated mom saying about her son, "I loved to hug him. I'd give anything just to be able to hug him."
And we're hearing from his dad, Jim Chapin, as well. It's been 5 months since the murder, and for the Chapins, many mornings have been spent with tears in their coffee. ABC's Xana Whitworth has more.
Pushing through the earth, the yellow and white tulips bearing the name Ethan Smile, meeting the son for the first time.
It's just turned into something so special, something tangible that represents him now.
Nearly 5 months ago, the 20-year-old was murdered along with his girlfriend Xana Kernodle and her roommates Kaylee Gonzalez and Madison Mogan in that off-campus home at the University of Idaho.
It's tough. Tough not having him here. Stacy and I get up and watch the sunrise and drink our coffee and cry in your coffee.
Ethan's parents, Jim and Stacy, speaking out for the first time.
I love to hug him. I'd give anything to just be able to hug him.
You just always make sure you just always hug your kid.
Ethan, the eldest of triplets, so full of joy. He spent his last day on this earth with his siblings. The 3 seen here at his sister Maizie's sorority formal before spending time with Xana at his Sigma Chi fraternity and then Xana's home at 1122 King Street, where they were murdered just hours later. That house set to be demolished.
You think stuff like that never happens.
You do. You think it happens to other people, but I'm telling you, if it can happen to us, it can happen to anybody.
Both Maizie and Hunter are now back at school, preparing to graduate without their brother.
Hunter, he was kind of Ethan's wingman.
I mean, you realize when you're a triplet, you have spent your whole life together, the 3 of them.
Stacy and Jim lean on each other in what they're calling a shuttersome year of firsts, doing things they've always done, but for the first time without Ethan, preparing for milestones.
The one we have coming up first, 21st birthday.
That's going to be
We
tough.
have talked about the kids' 21st birthday forever.
We have.
That's going to be tricky.
Yeah, that is going to be a tricky time.
Yep.
Here at Tulip Valley Farms, Ethan worked in the fields planting bulbs, and now he's being remembered with his own. Ethan Smile.
There have been, right now, 80,000 bulbs sold.
The Chapins have big intentions to give back to both their communities in Skagit Valley, Washington, where Ethan grew up, and Moscow, Idaho, with scholarships funded by proceeds from the Ethan Smile Foundation.
We've created something that is good, that Ethan would love. He loved people, he loved a great adventure, and he was inclusive. If we could touch as many lives as he touched in 20 years in our lifetime, the world would be a better place.
The family knows they have hard days ahead. At the end of June, the suspect in these murders, Brian Kohberger, will appear in court in Moscow, Idaho for a preliminary hearing. But Stacy says in the meantime, as she gets pictures from people who have planted those tulip bulbs, watching them grow really helps. And they've sold some 80,000 so far. Xana Whitworth, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Here at 4 News Now, we are constantly watching court filings for this case to bring you the most up-to-date information as we approach Kohberger's preliminary hearing scheduled in June. Be sure to download the KXLY app, turn on push notifications to get the latest information about this case sent straight to your phone.